Hi, my dear students. Today I am discussing the equation of a sphere in a general form. To prove that the equation of a sphere, to find the center and radius. Okay. So here the equation of the sphere of the general form, we know that already. X square plus y square plus z square plus 2ux plus 2vy plus 2wz. Okay. Plus d is equal to 0. Represents a sphere and its center and radius. Then we have to find the using the general equation to find the center and radius. Okay. So write down the given equation once again. X square plus y square plus z square plus 2ux plus 2vy plus 2wz plus d is equal to 0. So taken as equation number 1. Therefore, the equation number 1 can be written as, it means rearrange the equation number 1. So like that, x square plus 2ux. So write the x terms one side and y terms and z terms. Okay. So here x square plus 2ux plus y square plus 2vy and z square plus 2wz. So is equal to minus d. Okay. So the above equation can be written as x square plus 2ux plus y square plus 2vy plus z square plus 2wz is equal to minus d. Okay. So now adding both sides, u square plus v square plus w square, we get, so write down x square plus 2ux plus u square plus into bracket y square plus 2vy plus v square plus z square plus 2wz plus w square. Okay. So is equal to u square plus v square plus w square minus d. So now here the x square plus 2ux plus u square, x square plus 2ux plus u square, so written as, so x square plus 2ux plus u square, so u square plus v square plus w square, so write separately, so in this term. Okay. So now it is of the form a plus b whole square, form a plus b whole square, it is also a plus b whole square and a plus b whole square. So then using this formula we have to write this equation, x plus u whole square plus y plus v whole square plus z plus w whole square is equal to u square plus v square plus w square minus d. Okay. So now x plus u whole square can be written as x minus of minus u. So again minus into minus plus, there is no difference. So it can be written as x minus of minus u whole square plus similarly y minus of minus v whole square plus z minus of minus w whole square. So again we get the same term is equal to square root of u square plus v square plus w square minus d whole square. Okay. So then root and square get cancelled, we get the same term u square plus v square plus w square minus d. There is no difference. Okay. So which is of the form x minus a whole square, put a is equal to minus u in the place a and minus v in the place b and minus w in the place c. So we get x minus a whole square plus y minus b whole square plus z minus c whole square is equal to r square. That is equation number 3. Therefore, the equation number 1 represents a sphere. Okay. So now to find the center and radius of a sphere, for that comparing equation 2 and 3. Comparing equation 2 and 3. Okay. So here a is equal to minus u and b is equal to minus v and c is equal to minus w. Compare. In the place a, here minus u. In the place b, minus v. In the place c, minus w. Then r square in the place root of u square plus v square plus w square minus d. Okay, so that is radius, and r is equal to square root of u square plus v square plus w square minus d is a radius, and c is the center. Okay, I hope all of you clear. It is the important theorem, general equation of the sphere to find its center and radius. Okay, remember. So now go for the next theorem. So now another theorem, the equation of a sphere in a diameter form. Okay, to find the equation of a sphere and the joining of two given points a of x1 y1 z1 and b of x2 y2 z2, okay, has a diameter. So draw the circle. Draw the circle. So that is AB is the diameter. So diameter means it is the longest chord. It is the longest chord of the circle which passes through the center. Okay. So now P is the any general point on the circle, and A and B are the endpoints of the circle. So endpoints A and B, that also called as extreme points. Okay. So now let A of x1 y1 z1 and B of x2 y2 z2 to be the endpoints of the diameter of a sphere, and also called extreme points of the diameters of the sphere. Now let P of x y z be point on the sphere. Then join AP and BP. Okay. So here the point P, the angle of P is 90 degree. Then we have to find the slope of AP and slope of BP. Okay. Then product of that slope AP and BP, AP into BP is equal to -1. So that the you get the diameter equation. Okay. Then the directions ratios of the line AP are x minus x1 taken as a1 and y minus y1 that is b1 and z minus z1 that is c1, the distance between 2 points. Then again the direction ratios of the line dp, x minus x2 that is a2 and y minus y2 taken as b2 and z minus z2 taken as c2. Okay, so these are the directions of ap and bp. So now the angle APB is a 90 degree. That means AP is perpendicular to BP. Hence the conditions of perpendicularity. The condition of perpendicularity, we know that A1 into A2 plus B1 into B2 plus C1 into C2 is equal to 0. Okay. So now substitute all the values of A1, A2, B1, B2 and C1, C2. So we get x minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2 plus z minus z1 into z minus z2 is equal to 0, which is the required equation of the diameter. Okay, so that is important. X minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2 plus z minus z1 into z minus z2 is equal to 0. This is the equation of the diameter. Okay, so now see the some characters means conditions of a sphere. Okay, the general equation of the sphere, the first condition is the equation of a sphere must and should be in the second degree form. That means x square y square z square, that is in the form of second degree. Okay, the coefficients of x square y square z square must be equal. So x square coefficient, y square coefficient and z square coefficient. So you have 1, 1, 1. So all the coefficients are 1. Otherwise, x square coefficient is 2, y square coefficient is also 2 and z square coefficient is 2. So in that means the x square, y square, z square coefficients are equal. Then the terms, the products of the terms x into y, y into z and z into x. These terms are absent in the general equation of the sphere. Okay, so note that once. So now one more important note, the radius u square plus v square plus w square minus b, that is less than 0, then the sphere, the general sphere form is imaginary. Then radius of the sphere in the general form is imaginary. Okay, so that is the value of the radius is less than 0, therefore it is imaginary, whereas the central is real. Such a sphere is called pseudosphere or a virtual sphere. Okay, so now one more condition, the equation of the sphere is a general form, contains 4 unknowns constants u, v, w and d. Therefore, a sphere can be found to satisfy 4 conditions. Okay, so remember the theorems and formulas. Okay, I hope all of you it's clear. I will give some examples on these two formulas in the next class. Thank you.